As I said before, I would make a second video about weird time zones if the original video made numbers, and it seems like it did, so here I am today. Let's talk about Europe. Most of Europe observes CET, which is an hour above UTC. But Central European Time isn't really Central European. In fact, it stretches from Poland, from Spain, and France, and the Benelux observe CET as well, even though all of them geographically should observe GMT. But it wasn't always this way. In 1940, all of these countries used to observe the same time zone as the UK, but then the Germans conquered the Benelux plus a part of France and decided to make they use the same time zone as them. Spain was somewhat fond of Germany back in WW2 and decided to also adopt CET so they could both be in the same time zone, and after the Guys were defeated in 1945, all these countries decided to continue using CET, and that's still the case until this very day. Something similar is happening in Belarus. Belarus used to observe EET until 2011, when they decided to adopt MSK time so they could be in the same time zone as the capital of Russia. In fact, if you cross the border between Belarus and Poland, you would need to delay the clock by 2 hours. Now let's talk about North America. North America, I'm gonna be real with you, why are your time zones names so weird? For example, how am I supposed to know that the Eastern NEST refers specifically to the eastern part of this semi-continent? Couldn't you just call it something like Eastern North America time? But anyways, the continuous USA has 48 states plus DC and numerous counties, and the US counties get to decide which time zone they will use, which leads to weird things happening, such as most of Indiana using Eastern North America time, but the city of Gray using Central North America time, or Texas being mostly on the time zone I just mentioned, but this very specific part of the state using North American Mountain Time. But what's really the peak of USA's weird time zones is Arizona. Arizona itself doesn't observe daylight saving time because the state is very fucking hot, but the Navajo territories inside of it do, and even inside these territories there are non-Navajo lands that don't observe DST either, so the DST map of Arizona looks like this. What the fuck, Arizona? Regarding Mexico, most of Mexico is in Central North America time, but Quintana Roo, that geographically should be in this time zone, observes Eastern North America time instead. They made this change in 2014 so tourists could spend more time in their beaches, similar to Florida's Purposed Sunshine Protection Act, which I could make a video about. There is also a problem with Baja California, so for some reason that I couldn't find, they use a different time zone from Baja California. Baja California is the only Mexican state observing Pacific North America time, and, since October 2022, it is the only Mexican state that completely observes DST, although some Mexican areas near the US border also do so. Anyways, I could do a part 3 for this series if you guys support this video. Thanks for watching and see you the next time.